So tomorrow's the big day, the Super Bowl, the big day that we've been waiting for. I wanted to show you a couple things that I don't think anybody's really talked about. So let's get with it. Um, I don't know. A couple of years ago, we saw this girl in the news, Gabby Petito. I think it was 2021, and I'm going to show you some connections because I believe that this psyop that they showed on the news for weeks and weeks and weeks was pointing to tomorrow. And I'm going to show you a couple things about that. So let me just move a couple things around here really quick. We'll open a couple of these guys here. And we'll open this one. So a while back, one of the brothers on YouTube, Decoding Our Reality, was talking about Gabby Petito and how Gabby Petito, the name itself, is an anagram for I Pet Goat, which is pretty interesting. But when you cross out the letters as you fill in I Pet Goat, there's three letters that remain. The B, and the Y, and also the two lines for the number 2. So what I did is I put that into the calculator, and I looked up BBY and the 2 lines, and it comes out to 82 or 28 in reverse. We're looking at 82 or 28 tomorrow's date, February 8th, for the Super Bowl. And some things about this girl I wanted to point out. Let It Be. It's a tattoo that's on her arm. You can see it in some of these photos. Her family here, they all got the tattoo, Let It Be. It's on her arm here. And the similarities between this girl when the story came out were pretty interesting because she looks like she's, holding the apple. It's a pumpkin. It was around Halloween time. But she looks like Lily, the girl in I Pet Goat. So if you look up Let It Be reduces to 28, February 8th. Okay? And also, I randomly just typed in Super Bowl 60 and it points to the 101, which we're looking for. But we'll stay on topic and focus on this one really quick. And, this just always reminded me of this scene in 911. And this is the Santa Monica Pier. And this is the woman that sees the tsunami approaching in her sunglasses. And then you can look at Gabby's sunglasses here. And it just says no fake shade. So we'll get rid of these guys. Here she is also. This is supposedly the boyfriend looking for her or whatever with the apple sitting on his blanket here. You see, here she is again, Let It Be with the tsunami and with the fallen angel wings. Kind of looks like the Baphomet pose there. But I want to show you this because this is pretty interesting. So here's the episode of 911. And we'll play this really quick.
Emergency is the absence of choice. The randomness of the world.
This is pretty crazy. You're not going to believe this.
The crazy chaos of life. Robbing us of our safety.
Mommy?
I'm not going to lie. This would scare the hell out of me.
Get off the field!
I've actually never watched this episode. I just know about it. I haven't watched any of the episodes.
We call out.
God have mercy on us.
Up ahead.
911, what is your emergency?
Mommy!
And right there. Look at the number on his hat. 82. That's what I wanted to show you guys. We'll get out of this. Let me minimize this. And I'll show you a couple more things. And anyway, this is just a little more information. This girl, Gabby Petito, who's a make-believe character, was also one of the girls here in the 2013 music video. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys as well. Now we're going to move into I Pet Goat stuff because I found some stuff that no one's ever shown before. So let's look at this stuff. Okay. So we're looking at this. We're looking at the pink moon in April as our WW3, but at the same time, before that, we're looking at 3-3, which is the DT blood moon event. So, just really quick here on the wall. Sorry, let me move this around here a little bit. We'll get to that in a minute. On the wall here, it looks like a 1 and like a small dash and a 1-1. So it kind of reminds me of like 1.11, like we also see on the Draco characters, 111. And that, I believe, points to the 101 going into the next day, the 102. So you got 1 and 2 right there. So there's your Psalm 23. But I wanted to show you some other decodes on Psalm 23. And some of these you might know. So here we go. I'll do this one first. Someone did this on Facebook a long time ago. I thought it was terrible, but it gives you an idea of what we're looking for. So this is Bama. But I did it, and I think the trident here looks like the O with the line through it, like Barry Obama's signature here, which is also the serpent's eye. And then you got the B here, and right, the B, A, M, A. And here you got your 7 and 3 for the 73rd Jubilee that Raw Repent's been talking about. That lines up with the 101 code that we're looking at for April 12th, Julian Palm Sunday. And then here again, this is a lowercase d, upside down, O-N-A-L-D for Donald. And here you got your 3 and 3 again for the 3-3 date that we're looking for, with the pink full moon for Donald. And these are 2 other ones there, but let me just show you this other stuff really quick. Here's something else with the Psalm 23. If you flip it, on the wall there's this icicle drop or watermark. So I counted that as a line, as a 1. So we use the drip, and then here this looks like a P for 6. That's 16th letter. The S is the 19th letter, and then the A is the first letter. The reason I'm using only those first 3 is because when you turn it sideways, this line here cuts it off. And there's other information down here, but this is information in itself. And I think that's the 1 from the drip, and then the 16 give you a 26, and then the 1 from the A and the 19 give you the 20 for 2026. Here you've got the lightning again with WW3, and then with the WW3, and then a 6 or an upside down 9, 23, and we know 329 is Julian falls on April 12th, Palm Sunday for World War III. And that's what we're looking at in this video, guys. I just wanted to point out those couple things to you, and we'll see what happens. God bless.